Centenarians are a living link to our history and valued members of society. As a way to show appreciation and honor the achievements of those 100 years old and older, Escambia County has created a Centenarian program. Here to talk with us about the program is Tonya Green. Tonya, thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me.
Well, it's just great what you guys are doing to honor these folks in the community that have been around for a long time.
Oh, yes.
So let's just start at the beginning. What is a centenarian?
Well, a centenarian is a person that's 100 years of age or older. And of course, they're valued citizens to our community, so we love them so much.
So why do you feel it's important? You mentioned they're valued members of the community and stuff. Why do you think it's so important to recognize these individuals?
Because they create a link to our history, and they're important to us as individuals because they can tell us a lot of things about what's happened in the past, what's happening in the future, and that, you know, we just really appreciate them and we love them and we want to show them that they are important to us.
Well, they are important members of even the community, but also the families, you know, as far as passing down traditions and things like that.
Yes.
So what is the objective of the program, or I guess, how did it come about?
Well, it came about a year ago, and we decided that because people are living longer, and people need to be aware that we have these citizens in Escambia County and, of course, in the world that need to be recognized and that we need to show value to them because, again, like I say, I know I keep reiterating that they're important individuals, but we need to show them. We need to have them in public settings where they can be, people can come and they can actually be able to speak with them and, you know, acknowledge them.
And probably a lot of the things that they've done, they don't think are that important. But when you put it in the context of history, as you say, or their family or their community, they've done some pretty amazing things.
Oh, definitely, definitely.
So who is actually eligible for this program?
Any individual in Escambia County, because of funding, you know, resources and such, that we have to keep it in Escambia County right now. So any individual, I mean, if they're 101, 100 years old, long as they're 100 years of age or older. And of course, if they're next year, they're 101, they want to be recognized again, we would love to have them again. Okay,
great. Well, hopefully some other counties will hear about this or watch this video on YouTube and decide to contact you and see how they can start a program like that.
We would appreciate it if they did.
So a person could, like you say, be nominated, or how do they get there? Who nominates them, or what's the process for getting that person recognized?
Anybody can nominate them. It could be a family member. It could be someone from a nursing home. We had a nursing facility representative call us and say, we have a couple of individuals here at the nursing home, and we would love to have them, you know, come and be recognized at one of our board meetings. A church member, mother, father, whoever knows that of a person that's 100 years of age or older, are welcome to come and let us know that they would like for that person to be recognized. And what the process is we have a proclamation request form. You can download it from our website. You can contact me. You can call me. I can mail it to you. I can email it to you, however you would like to get that form. And, you know, you just let us know that you have this person. And 2 weeks prior to the board meeting, we would need that information so we can kind of create the proclamation for that individual.
Okay, so what kind of information does the form ask for? You know, especially if it's you know, someone who's not a family member, what information would they need to obtain to make sure that they've completed it properly?
The basic information, we'll need the name of the centenarian, of course. We'll need the age of the centenarian, of course. We would need some background. What did they do? Where did they go to church? You know, who is their spouse? Who are the children? What's important? What made this person stand out as an individual in their past? You know,
some of the items that they would want highlighted in the proclamation.
Exactly.
So that the commissioners have something to go with.
Exactly.
Okay. Now, you said 2 weeks before the meeting. When does the commission typically meet?
They meet the first and third Thursday of every month. We generally present the proclamations the second board meeting of every month. We have our 5 county commissioners, and they actually read the proclamation to the centenarian, and the family is welcome to come, and it's a real enjoyment for everybody. And the centenarian have an opportunity to actually address and speak to the commissioners, and the commissioners get a big kick out of that.
Well, I bet there's some great comments and dialogue back and forth.
Definitely, definitely.
Well, I know it's important for the family members, and also maybe if they were in assisted living, for those staff people to come with them.
Yes.
What about, though, if a person I mean, again, we were talking about people 100 and older. If they can't physically attend that county commission meeting, does that rule them out?
No, definitely not. We can either have the proclamation delivered to them. Our county commissioners would love, if their time is available, to actually take it and present it to them, or one of our county administrator, or they can have a designee, a family member, a friend. They can come. The commission will still read the proclamation in its entirety, and that person, that representative, can actually speak on behalf of that person. We just want to make sure that they get the acknowledgement and the recognition that they deserve.
Well, what kind of feedback have you gotten from the people that have been recognized? That sounds, I bet they're really, really happy. Huh?
They are. It's such a positive event, and we have gotten nothing but positive feedback from family members, from friends, of appreciation for us having this program. And, they really, really welcome the program, and they receive it very, very well.
Well, I'm sure it's something that they want to keep for their family members. And do they typically bring a lot of family with them? They do. They bring their family members, and we actually present the proclamation along with a rose, if it's a female, and a boutonniere, if it's a male. And the family member also have opportunities to address the board, and it's televised. It's televised, and of course they can get copies of the segment of the actual board meeting that actually highlights that centenarian. Well, this is a great program, and remind our viewers again, how can they get that form? They can either go to our website, myescambia.com, or they can contact me directly, 595-3935, or email me, trgreen, no E, at co.escambia.fl.us. You get that email address down good. Yes, I had to practice it quite a bit. Well, for those, what about people who think, well, I didn't do anything important. I just raised my family, or I just ran my business. What would you say to them to really say, hey, you are important? You are important. I would tell them that you are important, and everybody's done something. And, by just speaking with one of the family members, I have learned that I can get a lot of information from them about that person that person may not be aware of about themselves, because other people know more about you than you know. So you are important, and they are important, and there is something important that we can put in that proclamation to make it really worthwhile. They would be very impressed with it. Great information, Tonya. Thank you very much, and thank you for being here. Thank you for having me.